I'm rolling.
Thank you for being here. My name is Jimmy Williams, Jimmy-Williams. I'm the Fire Marshal in Montgomery County. I'm here today as part of the effort to improve fire safety in our community, and specifically we're announcing a smoke alarm initiative for this weekend in the Magnolia area in response to a series of fatal fires. We've had 3 fatal fires in Montgomery County and a total of 4 fire deaths already this year. 3 of those deaths have occurred in the Magnolia area in 2 separate incidents, one in April and one in May. And we're here at the latest incident where 2 people lost their lives. Basically, the scenario is a common one that we see in fatal fires. A fire breaks out in the middle of the night, the residents are asleep, they don't have adequate warning, and they're unable to safely and quickly escape the fire. And what you'll see, and as we talked about this today, is home fires burn quicker and hotter and faster than they did in the past. A lot of that has to do with the materials, the consumer products that were within the homes themselves. So you may only have a couple of minutes in the middle of the night to safely escape, and it's important that you get as early a notice as possible. And particularly with some of our highest risk populations, we look at homes that have children under the age of 4 and senior citizens. Those homes are twice as likely to be the scene of a fatal fire than the average residence. That risk goes up to 4 times as likely for homes where senior citizens over the age of 85 live, especially if they live by themselves, they don't have a caregiver on property. Those are some of our highest risk residential scenarios. So we want to reach out to the community. We want to make it known that smoke alarms are available. We can do home safety surveys across Montgomery County. All of our fire departments participate. The Montgomery County Fire Marshal's Office participates in this program. We're supported by numerous partners, and we want to get the word out about Operation Get Alarmed Montgomery County. Get Alarmed Montgomery County started in 2017 after a fatal fire claimed the lives of several children in the Tamina community. And then a year later, we had another fatal fire that cost the lives of 2 children and their grandmother in central Montgomery County. And in these scenarios, the common factor that we see: an older home, small children, senior citizens, and no working smoke alarms. So the number one thing you can do to protect your family is go out and make sure that you have working smoke alarms in your home. If you don't, contact us, reach out to your local fire station, and assistance is available. If you're a senior citizen, you can't afford new smoke alarms, or if you just need assistance checking the ones that you have, give us a call. You can call our office at 936-538-8288. You can also contact your local fire department. And what I would say is that if you're not sure, just go to the nearest fire station. All of our fire stations in Montgomery County participate in the program. Talk to the firefighters, give them your address, give them a call, or go by in person, and we can get you some assistance.
Jimmy, one other thing can you touch on, especially on this house here, locks on the front doors?
In this particular home, one of the factors besides the adequate notice, the ability to escape was impeded by a double keyed deadbolt on the front door. What it essentially means is you have to have a key to open the door to escape. The residents routinely entered the home through the back door, and that's where the fire originated. That prevented them using that. That was their primary escape route. When they went to the front door to escape, a common scenario, we don't always use that front door as an escape route, but it was locked and there was no key available, and unfortunately that's one of the contributing factors that led to their demise.
Yeah, go ahead.
Howdy, my name is Kevin McCoy and I'm with the American Red Cross, and I want to support this partnership that we've got going on here in Montgomery County with Magnolia Fire. Jimmy made some great points, and one of the main ones is that you will cut your risk of dying or being injured in a home fire if you install a smoke alarm. So we have contributed 252 smoke alarms to the city of Magnolia and the county of Montgomery. And we want to really support this event that's coming up on the 17th that you're going to hear a little bit more about. The American Red Cross started supporting the home fire campaign and Sound the Alarm in 2014, and since then we've installed over more than 2.5 million smoke alarms across the United States. We've saved more than 1,500 lives. You can save the lives of the folks in your family by protecting them by installing a smoke alarm. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, my name is Jeff Hazy. I'm the fire chief with the Magnolia Fire Department and Montgomery County ESD 10.
Spelling your last name.
My last name is H-E-V-E-Y, Jeffrey, the common spelling J-E-F-F-R-E-Y. And again, we're here in conjunction with OEM, the Fire Marshal's Office of the American Red Cross, to support our smoke alarm initiative that's going to be going on this Saturday, the 17th in Magnolia. Again, I want to emphasize what Fire Marshal Williams brought up a couple of minutes ago, is that in the middle of the night, you have a minute and a half or 90 seconds, whichever comes first, to get out of the house safely, because again, the fabric of our furnishings is much more volatile than it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. So the house behind us was the scene of a fatal house fire where both the husband and wife passed away. And the thing about this is that the dispatcher was on the phone with the wife who called it in. They were the first ones to call in the fire. And we had firefighters on the scene in 6 minutes and knew that there's a trapped person and still couldn't get to them in time. So again, the smoke alarms, the old saying that's been going on for a long time, smoke alarms save lives, and they do. They allow you to get that extra 60 or 90 seconds or 1 minute, minute and a half to get out of the house safely. That's it.
And Jason, go ahead. All right.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Jason Millsaps, Jasonmillsaps. I'm the Director of the Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management for Montgomery County. I'm also the Chief of Staff to County Judge Mark Keogh. And this weekend, coming up on June 17th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., the Fire Marshal's Office, along with Magnolia Fire, Office of Emergency Management, Commissioner's offices, the Judge's office, a number of partners are going to be on site in the Hazy Hollow community of Magnolia to install working smoke detectors in any home throughout the community that needs them. And so we've had signs placed this morning to alert the neighbors that we're going to be in the area. There's going to be a large presence of personnel there that day to ensure that any home in the community that needs a working smoke detector will have one, as provided by the Red Cross, who's with us today. On behalf of the Judge's Office and our Commissioner's Court, we're proud to be sponsors and supporters of this program, as the county has ramped up its efforts since 2017 after the fatal fires in the Tamina community, and will continue to support this program throughout the year with additional resources as needed. And so if you have any questions, I'll be glad to take them. All good.